How's it going, chicks and mates? This is Mrjacharles. We're back with blooming Nightshade. It's got some blooming women. Blooming lesbians. They are here and they're here now. Well, they're not here right now because it's the start of the game. I've actually just started the game now because previously we'd finished our second playthrough. We got through 2 girls and we've been through 2 girls before, so there's only 2 girls left for us to really process. I don't know how that's going to go. I don't know what I'm going to find out about Kiku or Nanami, but I guess I'm kind of looking forward to it because Nanami seems really nice, and I have wanted to get to know her for some time. And Kiku, I don't know anything about. I mean, this is the thing. I wanted to go for, the other girls more for their, looks, because they look like someone I'd go for. But thinking about it, these other girls are actually more curious because they're actually people I'd go for. But anyway, I'm just spouting nonsense at you. I want you guys to remember this shit that doesn't matter. We're going to actually play the game now. Anyway, seen this bit? Hi, my name's Himeka. I fingered 1,000 lesbians. I mean, I don't know why it says I'd rather just wing my weekends here. Because that means we just do the main playthrough. This I didn't get, because we had this in the second playthrough as well. But anyway, I've got to get through this shit. So I don't need any of these girls. I don't think. Kiyomi's my first girlfriend, and Izumi... Well, I do like Izumi, but I don't need to talk to them, so skip through that. Okay, so now I've got Nanami, and this is going to be one of my girls. But again, I don't know if I want to date Nanami or Kiku. I think I want to date Nanami. But I don't know, what her story is yet. And honestly, if I get some time with Kiku, I might, do them at the same time. So I can, choose one. Or I could date both of them. But that would be a bit mean if I skip out on one of them. For Christmas and shit. And I don't want to do that, because that's a bit of a mean thing to do. That's a dickhole move. Alright, so, Nanami. What happens with Nanami? What kind of girl is she? Is she a good girl? Is she a bad girl? Is she, just one of those weirdos that let's just stand on the table? Nanami texted me about needing help with some of her homework, and so I headed over to the library. I hoped I was able to help. I didn't really think it through when I offered to help her out. Okay. Oh, Jesus. And then she rattled like a rattlesnake. I sat down in the seat across from Nanami, which caused her to jump when she saw me. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just trying to, be your friend. Sorry, did I surprise you? It's fine, I just didn't see you. So what did you need help with? Well, you see, my parents used to double check my math homework, so I'm nervous handing in math homework until someone else checks it now. I mean, to be fair, that's not a bad strategy, because at least then it'll, help you learn from your mistakes properly and all that shit. Damn, I should do that with my classrooms when I become an English teacher. Okay, so maybe a lesbian dating simulator has helped me, become a better teacher. Even though I'm not a teacher yet. I know it's childish, but she trailed off, biting her lip. I decided to take the lead to keep her from getting too worked up. Let me take a look then. Thank you. She handed me her solution sheet, and I went down each problem and checked her work. My eyes started to glaze over. God, I'm not used to the Z's in this game still. Halfway through, but I kept up for her sake. She had no faults, and everything was done exactly as the textbook expected. They look perfect. Really? Yeah, I've never seen someone get these all right on the first try. Nanami seemed to miss that part, taking the sheet back and putting it in a folder. I'm so glad it all worked out. I get so worried I'll make a mistake that no one catches in time to save my grade. Aw, so she's kind of worried about, failure. That's adorable. I relate to that in some ways. Did her parents get mad when she got bad grades or something? I'll give her a reward hug. She needs a reward hug. Or a reward finger. We can just find the girls' toilets. Thank you. I'll ask you again later if that's okay. Oh yeah, that's fine with me. Oh, I see you smiling there, Himeka. Oh, you're both smiling. This is the stage 1. Oh no, and then she ran away from me. She gave a fragile-looking smile, then took her things and ran off. Alright, bye, bitch. I'm glad I was able to help. But did she even really need my help? I mean, probably not, but... when you're nervous about failure... I mean, I'm not saying, failure is such a bad thing, but I do get that it can really affect you, especially when you get fucking parents shouting at you and shit. Well, according to this game's, suggestive text. Right, don't need any of these bitches, cool. Oh, I've got Kiku now. Oh, that's quite... Okay, that's quite convenient. So I can actually get to know them at the same time. So I think it's either stage 3 or 4. I think it was 3, to be honest. I'm sure you guys watching the playlist of Blooming Nightshade will know, like, what number it is that you can start dating. But I think it's 3. So I'm going to do Kiku. I'm going to try and take turns. And then, I don't know, I genuinely want to give it some time to think about which girl I'd prefer to be with. So we're going to spend time with Kiku now. Kiku. I decided to go listen to the music club perform. Unfortunately, I got the time wrong and missed most of their practice. Alright, that surprised me a bit that you missed most of their practice. I mean, isn't Kiku going to be like a little pissed off at you? But then again, I suppose maybe she's looking for new members and shit. Oh, well, I mean, she doesn't seem pissed off. She seems kind of like amazed someone actually took an interest. Despite that, Kiku stayed behind after the meeting in order to play for me. That's nice, I like that. What did she play exactly? I've forgotten the instrument. You really don't have to. It's fine, Himika. I'd have done some more practice anyway. She took what looked like a guitar out of storage and sat down, picking at the strings as if testing it. It didn't sound like any guitar I was familiar with, and it was yet another instrument Kiku could play. Oh yeah, I forgot she could play literally anything. Which, you know, is quite talented. I mean, Taylor Swift can play like 5 or 6 instruments, and she's like... Is she in top 20s or 30s? I can't remember. But whatever. What is that? This is a Spanish guitar. You've never heard one before? Well, I mean, like... Is it common in this area or something? I don't know. I mean, it's Spanish. And this is meant to be, like, Japan, I think. She played a tune on the guitar, but it still didn't sound like something I knew. I suppose I have the honor of introducing you then. Continuing to play, Kiku closed her eyes. She looked like she was in a trance, letting the music flow from her. As soon as the music stopped, however, she went back to looking like a kid in her big sister's clothes. She smiled at me. I gotta admit, I really do like that pose though. I don't know if this is a natural pose. Well, actually, no, it's the other arms, isn't it? That doesn't seem natural to me, but she makes it look natural. I should play the game like this now. How was it? You're really cool when you play music. Sorry. Again, I don't know how she does it, but she's doing fucking good with her hand there. She also looks like she might be missing a thumb. So she's actually like... What arm is it? Is it that one? Like that. Like some kind of crocodile. Damn, those hands are not gonna like escape my sight now. Okay. You'll embarrass me with flattery like that. Kiku grinned, playing with her hair. With her fucking fork hand. Okay, cool. Anyway, that will probably be all for today. I need to make sure everything is in order before I go. I'll get out of your way then. Alright, bye. Leaving the club room, I thought of the sight of Kiku in her trance. I might need to see her play again. Oh, really? Maybe I can show her 2 other instruments. 2 bongo drums. And I mean actually like my tits, not actual bongo drums, you know. That must be a way lesbians get some pleasure. Fucking use their boobies as drums. What the fuck? There are some times where I astonish even myself on this channel. Anyway, so both girls are actually interesting. I think I might be going with Nanami, but I gotta admit that session with Kiku was quite fun. I think it's more like... Oh, I don't even know which girl is better here. I wish I could date both of them, but like bring them both home for Christmas. Like I know I can date both of them, and we'll see where that goes. But who should I date? I've got saliva on my screen. For fuck's sake! This is how tense I'm getting. I can't even speak properly anymore. I don't know how to speak English. I'm thinking about it now, so then like I don't have to like refuse one of these girls and then regret it or some shit. I need more time. I need more time. Nanami texted to say she needed my help again, this time asking me to come to her room. Right, Nanami is needy. Do I want a needy girlfriend? I'm not too against needy if I'm honest, but it may affect my decision making. When I knocked, I heard what sounded like a squeak of surprise. That's cute. It's just a minute. I heard a frantic movement on the other side of the door. Then Nanami opened it with a massive blush on her face. Wow, she is literally getting destroyed by that blush. That's worse than anything Atsuko gave me. Could come in. I mean, thinking about it, Nanami has a baking sale thing, so she could give me free food. But as a lesbian, I don't know if food is my priority. I mean, with men, like literally, you feed them food, then they're yours. They're like dogs, really. Sorry, men, but there is some truth to that. Okay, she let me inside, where I smelled some sort of food. Oh, fresh cookies, maybe? But not with fruit. If there's fruit in them, then there's something wrong with you. I, made you some cookies. We had spare ingredients at my club. Oh, thanks. She presented me a plate of warm cookies, and I took 2 from it. Are they chocolate-filled? Are they nut-filled? Or are they fruit-filled? They better not be fruit-filled. So what did you need help with? I want to make sure my history homework is right. Oh, this too? I looked over at her bed and saw a book poking from under her pillow. Is it over? A sudden squeak silenced me, and Nanami pressed the book to my chest before running to her bed. Why are we making girls cry lately? Alright, fine. I'll get the assignment sheet! I didn't get a good look at the book Nanami had under her pillow before she shoved it into a drawer and gave me her homework sheet. Okay, I wonder what that's all about. I forced the cookies into my mouth so I could hold the book and assignment as I started looking it over. As before, it was flawless work. I tried to figure out how to ask why Nanami was worried. Are you sure you need help? This all looks fine to me. My parents used to check everything before I turned it in. I guess I never grew out of it. She gave an awkward smile that faded into a frown. Oh, don't be sad. I love you. I love your hair anyway. It's very bushy and fluffy. I could squeeze that bit to your sides anyway. I was spoiled, so I don't know how to do it on my own. I get worried. I don't think you need to worry. This all looks great to me. I handed the assignment back to her. You're doing a great job. Thank you. Nanami bounced a bit in her seat with a massive smile. I'll try not to worry so much. But can we talk again, right? Oh, but we can talk again. Fine, whatever. Sure. Thank you. She gave me another few cookies as I left, which I thanked her for. Again, there could be anything. At this rate, there could be fucking cockroaches in them, and I wouldn't know. I might not be hungry for dinner at this rate. Well, you know what? It could be healthy in some shape or form. Maybe it'll give you a nice, like, balanced sugar levels. What, another one we can't skip? While looking up a book in the library, I noticed Shiori and Kiku talking at a table near the back. Mate, if you fucking take my Kiku, I'll stab you. Inching closer, I noticed that Shiori was holding out her phone and Kiku was leaning in close to it. Curious, I walked over to them. What are you two doing? Shiori glanced up at me. Oh, hello, Himika. I was wondering what kind of instrument was being used for a piece of music I was listening to. When I saw Kiku here, I decided to ask her. This sounds nice. Stop stealing my prey, you bitch. Kiku nodded, stepping back from the phone. I might need a moment. I feel like I've been betrayed here. Can I listen? Sure. Shiori held out her phone, and I stepped in close to listen. The sound on the phone was set to something quiet to avoid disturbing others in the library, but I could still just barely make out the music. But it was nothing familiar to me. It was entirely instrumental. I kept listening, expecting singing, but got nothing. Well, sometimes you can just appreciate a good musical, I don't know, gathering. I didn't really know the right word there. Huh? What kind of music is this? Oh, Shiori looked away, pulling her phone back. Just something I heard somewhere. Oh dear, are you embarrassed too? It sounds like something from a movie, or maybe a video game? Ha ha ha! Oh, is this hinting like, you know, what she does in her spare time? You know, just endless video gaming. Which, you know, maybe I should love her more for, but she's more a friend to me, Shiori. What kind of, what kind of movie would Shiori have seen this in? Yeah, or was it the video game? Oh, I like that. That's a really good subtle detail there. At any rate, I might need to look into this. It doesn't sound like a standard wind instrument like a flute. I have a few ideas, but I want to double check before I make any claims. That's fine. You don't have to worry about it. It's fine, I'm interested too. So if I find anything, I'll let you know. Shiori smiled softly, nodding. Wow, that's a nice bit of sibilance there. Shiori smiled softly. Thanks. Feeling a bit like an intruder now, I excused myself and left. I wonder how many kinds of instruments there are, now that I think about it. You know what? I'm actually more surprised we weren't like, oh, maybe they'd be cute together. Get them to bang, tell them to fuck off. Like, that's what we did with, like, all the other girls I know. Or maybe that's just a thing that happens later. But still, I mean, I kind of do want Kiku to myself. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I kind of want to be with Kiku. Because Nanami, to me, feels too needy. And, like, I kind of personally like my own space. And, like, each person in a relationship have their own independence. If someone likes someone clingy, that's fine. And, like, I'm not saying it's a bad thing to be clingy. I'm not, like, hating all you clingers out there. But I could just see myself enjoying Kiku more. I mean, she has an enthusiasm for music, and at least I could be like, oh, hey, that's cool. Nanami has an enthusiasm for not failing, and that would just make me think, yeah, but there's more to life than just trying to struggle against stuff that you're not even struggling with. What should I do this weekend? Okay, so it's Kiku's turn anyway. You know what? I think I'm going to end the episode here. I'm going to kind of draw this out a bit, because I don't know how long, like, these conversations are going to be, but hopefully I can make it like another 3 parts out of this or something. But yeah, how's this going to go down? Am I actually going to end up dating Kiku, or is she going to do something really bad and I have to run back to Nanami? Well, we may see that in the next episode. But yeah, if you want to play the game for yourself, have a little fun trying to date all the girls you can, there'll be a link to the game in the description down below. And without further ado, look up for Book Scrim challenge until next time. See ya!